What's up, heathens? How ya doing? Today we have more comments, but first we gotta crown our dumbass from last week. Well, I guess the week before that. Anyways, let's get on into the dumbass. And the dumbass from last week was this dumbass right here. So if you happen to have picked this particular dumbass, reward yourself with 1,000,000 God points. Don't forget, 1,000,000 God points is worth as much as Trump's backbone. It's not worth anything. So, if you will, while you watch the video, be sure to leave a comment with your vote for the dumbass of this week. There's a lot of great ones in it, so be sure to pick the best one. First, somebody says that I'm an atheist version of HeeHaw. I'm gonna bring sexy back. We talk about the penguins at the ice wall being armed with Uzis. Somebody likes to climate change shame people. Hey, why would the devil punish people that say fuck you to God? Papa Smurf gets a little rowdy with Chuck Norris. Somebody's amazed I have followers. Haha, and it's not me. Hal Jordan comes by to lay some knowledge on us. And somebody identifies my gay ass voice, so please stay tuned if you want to learn more about this. Let's hurry up and get to Today I Learned. You knew I was going to sing it. I don't know why you didn't think I wouldn't. All right, today I learned that the remote Ascension Island in the Atlantic was known as a barren desert island when it was discovered in the 1700s. But today boasts one of the largest artificial forests, planned by Charles Darwin and botanist Joseph Hooker in order to make the island livable. I felt like this was really interesting because it concerns Charles Darwin and it's an artificial forest on a supposedly barren desert island. That's just interesting as fuck to me. Y'all remember that in your domes. Ascension Island, cool shit. With this second Today I Learned, we got the broken specter. It's an atmospheric condition in which the sun casts a person's shadow onto fog or clouds, making the shadow appear enormous, otherworldly, and ringed with a rainbow halo. I felt like this was interesting because of the whole flat earth thing. I can see a flat earther doing this and being like, see, look at that. Them fucking, what do they call them? The angels that were like huge and shit. Nephilim? Nephilim exists, look, and it's encircled by a rainbow. That's God and the dome working at the same time. But I felt like this little thing was interesting just all on its own, and yeah, so that's why I included it today. Now, to the horrible fucking comments, which they're not all horrible. Some of them are rather good. All right, here's the first comment from Apex Predator. What the fuck? What is this atheist version of HeeHaw? Please tell me this overweight version of that guy from NSYNC is an actual engineer and not some redneck hanging out with his kissing cousin in the trailer park making anti-religious videos because Father Dotard cornholed him when he was a choir boy? Okay, so for one thing, I wasn't a choir boy. I was never touched by any Catholic priest, although, I mean, I was Catholic. I went to private Catholic school. The chances of me getting diddled by Dotard was pretty high, but I didn't. But obviously, KC's not a kissing cousin. She lived in a totally different state, plus she's a totally different ethnicity than me. She's Jew. She's a Jewy. So, and I'm Puerto Rican. That just, I mean, that makes sense that I'm Catholic. I don't know which NSYNC person you're talking about, but yes, I am an actual engineer. And I'm not sure what, I don't remember HeeHaw, so I wouldn't know if I'm actually reenacting it. Here's a good comment. Mr. E. Jones. The Uzi 9mm was specifically designed for the Antarctic Penguin Army. Their little flippers couldn't reach the triggers on either the Thompson or the AK series. I have to agree, this is perfect logic here. The Antarctic Penguin Army would definitely be carrying Uzis around. Because, I mean, it's a machine gun, but it's tiny enough so that they could get it with their flippers or whatever the fuck. I'm bringing sexy back. Y'all folks don't know how to act. It sounds like a country song when I do it like that. Like, I just need a guitar. It's like, I'm bringing sexy back. Yes, I think I could do a country version of Gin and Juice. So on this one, my biggest problem with say idiots, believers, in their inability to question anything. Sorry, but if you're a say believer and you can't or do not question say, then just shut the fuck up and never speak again. To me, you're as bad, if not worse, than the deniers out there. If you think someone questioning the data is a denier, then just stop, get out, and shut up. Now, at first, I have to admit, I thought this guy was talking about Creationist Cat, and I was confused. Because I wholly believe in Creationist Cat. He's definitely out there making videos as we speak. But no, he's talking about climate change, and apparently if climate change, people that accept climate change, accept the actual data, then apparently you're not doing anyone a service. And so basically, if you don't believe that like he does, and he doubts the information and everything like that, then you're just as bad as the deniers to him, which is stupid. It's stupid because all you got to do is look at the data and you will be able to see how our Earth is warming up. We got, the sea temperatures are rising. We got a decreasing amount of ice at the polar caps. I mean, it's just, there's so much overwhelming evidence for climate change. To be a denier, you have to reject science in general. I'm bringing sexy back. You fuckers don't know how to act. Why should a devil punish us if we disobeyed his enemy God? That's a good fucking question there, Saturos. I can appreciate that kind of logic. I really do. I don't know why the devil would punish us. I mean, it's always painted in the Bible as he's quote unquote a liar and a thief and whatnot. But at the same time, he's never really done anything liarish or thiefish. I mean, you have it where God is instructing him to basically fuck Job over. But I mean, he's still doing that at the behest of God. So I don't understand why the devil would want to punish us. I mean, it just seems like they needed a bad guy, and it's like, oh, this guy likes to lie to people, trick them to get them down there to punish him. I mean, if you would really think about it, I think that the devil would, I don't know, provide some kind of paradise. It's like, hey, you fucked over God. Good for you. There's another good comment. Papa Smurf boldly stole Chuck Norris's underwear. That is all. You may now continue to reading the rest of the comments. So just in case you guys were curious, Papa Smurf did steal Chuck Norris's mustache and his sanity. Oh, here's an awesome one. You actually have followers? Ha ha ha, wow. I've never met an atheist with wisdom. I found this video and it just confirms that. Well, if wisdom is knowledge of God, I actually have a lot of fucking wisdom. I know a lot about the Christian God. And since I'm debunking a Jesus Christ resurrection video, which I have to say is pretty apt for tonight's video, I think that you're suffering confirmation bias. Like, you only want information that confirms stuff you already think you know. And to have somebody else present different information or tell you how that the information you've been provided is wrong, you just don't want to hear that shit. You just want to go on about your day, call me a little, did you actually have followers? Why in the fuck? Alright, so this is on the Pastor Greg Locke video. Of course, I will not be responding to any more of Pastor Locke's crap, but I will respond to comments that are in support of that little asshole. Sarah Garnett, which I have to say, or Garrett, I have to say, most of the people that have rushed to his defense are women, and that confuses the fuck out of me. Now, Jesus frowns on this kind of shit you're doing right here. Could you be any more rude? You talk about him like he's just some kind of rabid animal. And how do you know that your sources didn't lie? The source is the ex-wife. Well, I agree it's possible for her to lie. You have multiple other physical evidence that would shown, like messages from Pastor Locke and all this other shit. I mean, there's multiple lines of evidence to say that she was not lying. He may have had a divorce, but he is still a human being. He's got failings. And if you put yourself in his position, how do you think you would feel if people were spreading lies about you right after a divorce? Well, Sarah, considering the fact that he legit tried to convince his wife to kill herself, so that he and his new girlfriend, Tia, could get together and raise Locke and Melissa's children. Fuck him. I don't care if he has feelings, and I don't think that you should either, but hey, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. Apparently, you want to support a master manipulator that wants somebody to kill themselves because it'll be easier for him. My guess is that is not what Jesus would do. This is on actually Holy Kool-Aid's channel, which is kind of surprising considering Holy Kool-Aid's audience. It was so easy to recognize this gay-ass voice trying to lie to someone. Better use your real voice next time. I can't say that word. I can't say that word like in a serious tone. It's always got to be like like every time I see that word, I just see the person just making the stupidest face, me like, well, yeah, they were talking about me, obviously. I mean, well, yeah, it was on Holy Kool-Aid's channel. I did a video with Holy Kool-Aid. It was an April Fool's thing where I was saying, oh, I believe in God now. You can't see him. And his whole thing, his whole shtick is hustle, loyalty, and respect. And it's John Cena. You know, and that was the whole thing. And so apparently this guy didn't like my quote-unquote fake voice, but it was actually a real voice of mine. It's just that on occasion my voice raises in pitch a little bit, like I did with the girl. So yeah. Here's Hal Jordan. Authority is godless moron's God. He believes them like a good dog. Hey, dipshit, if I hide behind a tree, will light refract out from behind it? Fucktard! I don't think so, Hal. Nothing is going to refract off of that ass. No basis in biology? What? Magnetic north, dipshit? Is there magnetic south, dum-dum? Why? I don't know, Hal. Dum-dum? So the God you do not believe exists is a douchebag? You say shitbags just hate him because he lets you choose. But if a guy chooses to rape you, you blame God. Idiots! Hal Jordan, flat earth! That's like, that's the, Leroy Jenkins of the flat earth movement right there. Hal Jordan, flat earth! First of all, suck my balls. And what all you baller bitches be saying, it's gravity. Well, fuck. Well, what the fuck is that look when you can tell me what gravity is without solving a bunch of dumbass equations? Then I'll believe yo stupid ass. The earth is flat. The only thing that's round is these nuts, fat fuck. Y'all fucking retarded. Do y'all see a fucking curve? Because I don't, stupid ass. Look, if y'all would listen for once, it would make sense. But y'all ignorant baller bitches, fucking retarded, suck my balls, dumb fat fuck ass bitch. That was difficult to read and nearly killed Casey. All right, here's Chrismer. Hey there, Chrismer. Hey, godless cuckineer. How do you like shilling for the Illuminati eighth-tits? You're wrong about all this. Just admit it. You're is wrong. Anyways, love your vids. Keep it up, brah. Thank you. You're a big moron. You know nothing. The Bible is not just a spiritual book, but a history book just like all other history books. The difference is the accuracy of it by far exceeds all other books. Do your research. Obviously, that's not true. They want to consider it a history book. That's fine. I've never seen a history book with so many historical errors in it, though. Yeah, here's a not so nice one from the Vigilant Christian Mario's homophobe video. Christians hate the filthy act of perverts, not the perverts themselves, because God says perversion is an abomination. Christians try to save them from going to hell. Christians will not kill homosexuals, but I dare this godless fruitcake to go take a vacation in any Muslim country, give his pervert loving view. They will give him free flying lessons off of buildings. Wow. To be this hateful to somebody I mean, damn. This is some hardcore Christian shit right here. You know what I think? I think Jesus would kick your ass and have you go all the way down to hell. Derek Burge George, I'm not the best at words. GE, early 2018. And I agree, I'm not the best at words. Sometimes I royally suck at words, but that's fine. I harp on the bad grammar because it's funny, and I would totally expect anybody here to harp on me about bad grammar. And I get it all the time on the page. If I ever misspell something or whatnot, I get people correcting me all the time, and that's fine. But you see, the difference is that I know that I'm bad at it. I try to get around it, and I don't purposefully spell you in one part and then YOU in another part. Thank you, heathens, for joining us today. Have you left your comment below with your vote for the Dumbass of the Week? No? Well, go on down there and leave your vote. While you're down there, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Don't forget to stand up, use your voice, and I will see you heathens later.